Good day, I am Leslie A. Tinto, the project leader of Group 8 from BSIS-FT, and today we will be presenting our academic research paper for CHMSC Fortune Town BSIS Students Evaluation and Advising System. So let's start with the chapter 1. Background of the study. This system was created with the purpose of replacing the current evaluation and advising system. This study is intended to bridge the gap and to provide convenience both to the chairperson and the students. A web-based BSIS student evaluation and advising system will be one of the sources in providing data for the improvement and the development of the school and its students. The use of the system will eliminate the manipulation of paper documents. It's cost efficient and will be easier to manage and which will produce reliable and consistent output. The proponents hope to make a change and make use of technological advancement and create a system that will eliminate the burden of the chairperson and the students. The information of both the students and the administrator will be generated in the system. Therefore, records are no longer kept in the physical folder, rather on the database where it is contained and secured. Statement of the objective. This study aims to develop a BSIS students evaluation and advising system with the following objectives. First is systematically generate students evaluation report. Second, allow students to open, view, and print their own records. Third is to provide academic advising. Fourth is to enhance the evaluation and advising system. And the last one is to secure and maintain the students' records.
The conceptual framework that we use is the IPO, or the Input Process Output. This will help you visually explain the natural progression and the function of the system. This will also help the users and readers to understand how the system works. And this study is to show how an automated students evaluation and advising system works compared to the manual way. So in our input, we have here the following: students' ID number, students' name, course, year and section, school year, the semester, the curriculum, and the chairperson's statement. On our process, we will evaluate the subjects, advise students, give students records, generate the evaluation, and give the evaluation results. And the output of our framework will be the BSI Students Evaluation and Advising System. Let's go now to the scope of our system. So please study the process of evaluating subjects and advising on BSI students during the recording process of each semester. The automated system will replace the manual evaluation.
For the delimitation of our study, it is only exclusive for the BSIS chairperson and students of Carlos Hidalgo Memorial State College, Fortune Town campus. Next is the significance of our study. The CHMSC Fortune Town BSIS Student Evaluation and Advising System is beneficial to the following. First, to the chairperson. This system will help the chairperson to handle the evaluation of students and advising in a more convenient way. Second, to the students. This system will help them have their evaluation and advising more convenient and not time-consuming. And lastly, to the future researchers. This system will provide a basis to the future researchers to add on, improve upon, or use in conjunction with their systems who may conduct a study related to our system.
So next is chapter 2. Review related literature. These are our local studies, student academic evaluation and advising system related study, mobile web-based student integrated information system, course evaluation generator, an automated academic advising system with optical character recognition. First is the student academic evaluation and advising system. It is a web-based system that develops an automated academic evaluation and advising system that can help the student and the chairperson to lessen the workload. It will eliminate the use of paper in filing of records of the students, and it will not time-consuming when processing the records. The system gives a systematic process of evaluating the subjects of the students. The system will ensure to provide a high-quality evaluation and advising system to the students of Bachelor of Science in Information System. So next is the mobile web-based student integrated information system. It is beneficial to the students of College of Computer Studies in Manuel S. Verga University Foundation in Lucena City, Philippines. It is an organized platform to exchange information for the students. The system was developed to help the students check the academic result and academic performances by viewing in the mobile phones. The system also helps the dean to predict how many sections to be made in the next semester. The system utilized the rapid application development. For the programming language is PHP and the database is MySQL. The last local study is the Course Evaluation Generator. It's an automated academic advising system with optical character recognition that solve the issues that are faced by the course advising, such as manually offering of courses, mistakes in giving the courses, and manual evaluation in the program offered. The system developed to transform the text to digital image. User respondents tested, deployed, and evaluated the system. The weighted mean for accuracy using ISO 25010 is 3.14, indicating the user respondents strongly agreed in the correctness of generating courses to offer to the student. Despite the fact that the system itself meets the required functions and features, respondents and researchers suggest that more advanced machine learning be integrated into the study for future research using the Tesseract.
For our foreign studies, we have the Student Advising System, an interactive student evaluation system, and a proposed model for a web-based academic and advising system. For the Student Advising System, the academic advising system of the Bachelor of Arts in Social Work, University of Pittsburgh focuses on the administrative aspects of sequencing coursework and obtaining graduation in a timely fashion. It provides mutual understanding between student and advisor, which is helpful for students to be prepared for their endeavor and easily achieve academic success with the guidance of the advisor. It clearly indicated in the process that prior to the student starting any program, the student will be assigned an academic advisor which will help navigate the courses, programs, registration, academic policies, and graduation processes. Its goal is to develop a supportive working relationship that promotes students' connection to the program and engagement with the broader university. For an interactive student evaluation system, it is designed and implemented to address the many technical, administrative, and organizational requirements of a successful evaluation system. The purpose of this study is to create a web-based interactive student evaluation system that will replace the current system that uses the paper-based evaluation. The system is designed to satisfy several key requirements derived from different perspectives, such as user perspective, instructor perspective, and administrator perspective, and the organizational perspective. And for our last foreign study, a proposed model for a web-based academic advising system. The goals of this system are to enhance the undergraduate experience by making students aware of the diverse options for courses and other educational experiences available to them and facilitate graduation in a timely manner. The system will help facilitate and assist academic advisors in their efforts to provide quality, accurate, and consistent advising services to their students. Also, to explore the design and implementation of a computerized tool to facilitate this process. Furthermore, the staff and advisor can access to follow up the students' complaints and suggestions. The system will be able to handle complaints by recording and giving feedback for each raised complaint. The presented model for the academic advising system will have the ability to minimize students' dissatisfaction, and on the other hand, can encourage students to participate in controlling the quality of educational service provided.
Related system.
On our first row are the systems that is being mentioned in our local and foreign studies. So in our first column, these are the system features that we've seen or appear on the other systems being mentioned below. And these system features are the following: the grades, the curriculum, the year level, the subject evaluation. A feature that can generate students' evaluation report that secures the students' data and maintain records.
And next, for our Chapter 3, the methodology. This chapter discusses and provides the details about the environment in which the study was done and the system phases that the proponents used during the development. First is the planning phase. In this phase, the proponents investigated the current system and identified its requirements needed for the future improvement. The requirements gathered were integrated in developing an automated system as a replacement to the current system, which is the manual evaluation. Second is the analysis phase. In this phase, the proponents examined the requirements gathered on the current system and came up with a solution in how to improve it and how it will benefit the students and the chairperson.
Coding phase. So in this stage, the proponents will start to build a system prototype in accordance with the input design elements described in the design phase. Testing phase. In this phase, the proponents will introduce the system prototype from development environment to a separate testing environment where users are allowed to evaluate and test the prototype to verify its correctness challenges of the system prototype will be able to identify through users' feedbacks, comments, and suggestions. These can be used to further improve the system in order to achieve the required objectives. If the current prototype does not meet user satisfaction, it will be redefined to produce an updated one.
Deployment phase. During this stage, all test cases are run to verify the correctness and the completeness of the software. Once the execution of the test is successfully met, then the user's acceptance of the software is achieved. The maintenance phase. The proponents will provide system maintenance in the final phase in order to retain the system's usability. If the system is implemented in the school, the system maintenance will be turned over to the admin or chairperson.
Let's go now to our chapter 4.
Due to the pandemic, we the proponents had difficulty in developing our system project because we were not able to meet often to discuss it. Though we meet virtually, it is still not enough because of our time schedules and sometimes we do not have an internet connection. But despite the challenges, we still manage to allot time to meet personally to do our system project. When we cannot meet, we split the work and do it with scheduled time and update each other from time to time. And since we couldn't present our system to our clients personally because of the pandemic, what we did was we created a video demonstration of our system as per advised by our capstone instructor. We even uploaded our video demonstration on our YouTube channel and sent our clients the link for them to view it. As for our survey, we used a Google form and also sent the link to our client. Before they answer the survey, they watch our video presentation or demonstration first and rated our system based on the information we have provided. The Google form is very helpful and convenient to use.
Data analysis. This section presents the analysis of the data collected and gathered from the respondents of CHMSC Fortune Town BSIS Student Evaluation and Advising System. The proponents conducted a survey with the use of the CSUQ or the Computer Usability Questionnaire, a 16-item standardized questionnaire. It is widely used to measure users' perceived satisfaction of a website, software, system, or a product at the end of the study. CSUQ originated from an internal IBM project called SUMS or the System Usability Metrics in 1988.
Participants of the study. The respondents of the system were taken from the CHMSC Fortune Town campus exclusively under the BSIS program. The study population consisted of 30 respondents, in which 29 are the BSIS students and the other one is the BSIS chairperson.
For the interpretation of data, the proponents used a 7-point Likert scale to validate the system. This scale has been used since 1932. It offers 7 different options to choose from and is majorly used by the researchers. It provides two moderate opinions along with 2 extremes, 2 intermediate, and 1 neutral opinion to the respondents. The following are the tables showing the main results of our system usefulness, information quality, interface quality, and the overall satisfaction rating. For our system usefulness, the main result is 1.94, interpreted as a green. This shows that the respondents find it easy to use the system software. And for our information quality, the main result is 1.98, interpreted as a green. This means that the respondents understand the information about the system that the proponents provided. Next, for our interface quality, the main result is 2.04, interpreted as a green. The result shows that the system's interface is viable, and it also suggests that there's a need for improvement in its quality. And lastly, for our overall satisfaction rating, the main result is 1.8, interpreted as strongly agreed. This means that the respondents are satisfied with the overall performance, quality, and usability of the system. And for the last chapter, the chapter 5. This chapter contains the overview of the summary of findings, conclusions, and the recommendations of the CHMSC Fortune Town BSIS Student Evaluation and Advising System for the system study. For the summary of findings, the proponents of CHMSC Fortune Town BSIS Student Evaluation and Advising System aim to develop an automated system that would replace the manual operation. The methodology used in this study was the prototyping model. The proponents conducted an online survey to help assess and evaluate the system. The population is 30 respondents, 29 are BSIS students, and 1 is the chairperson. The research instrument used was a survey questionnaire, the Computer Usability Questionnaire. The survey showed satisfactory results in all 4 categories.
And now for our conclusions. The system should be beneficial to the desired school to help them lessen the work of the chairperson on assessing the students, eliminate the paper-based filing of the students' records, and reduce the time consumed in the process that will result in high productivity. This system is valuable to the students that are able to view their own records if they pass or fail the subjects. Based on the findings that will be concluded in the system to be implemented in the school will be on the level of the user's experience in terms of the effectiveness of the system was obtained. Interpreted as satisfied in generating complete report and data in terms of student subject and their past failed subjects to be evaluated. As to the experience of the user in the efficiency category, it was interpreted as satisfied to the user-friendly in terms of effectively guiding students of their subject selections. And now for our recommendations. For future development, we the researchers would like to recommend the following. First, a deployment of a new mobile app subject evaluation and advising software system. And second, notify the students of the results with SMS notification. Third, a system that will go through the register system of the students' evaluation and advising result. Fourth, for the future researchers, they must think or look for other usefulness that may help a system. And the last one is, coordinate with the registrar for the information of students regarding their grades.